Hi, Bashar.
And you good day.
I have a question about the Anunnaki.
Yes.
You covered a lot. A couple of things. One is, it seems like the Anunnaki made a Homo sapien civilization from a Homo erectus animal. What about, and that would maybe take care of the Egyptians and the Mediterranean group of people. What about the Scandinavian and the Chinese?
It takes care of all of you.
But how come the Scandinavians and the Chinese and others are so different?
You have environmental reasons that have activated different strains of genetic material that the Anunnaki interjected into you. As we already just said, the interjection of Anunnaki DNA injected into the Homo erectus different genetics from different civilizations that different environmental factors would bring out in you as you spread across the earth. Make sense?
Yes.
Does that answer your question?
One other question. The Anunnaki, in the Old Testament, is that the interplay between the Anunnaki and the people of the old that are in the Old Testament? Is that their interaction with humans?
Some of those accounts, yes. Some of the accounts are with other extraterrestrial beings or other dimensional beings, but many of them are representative of some of the interactions that occurred with the Anunnaki in those times, yes.
And that's it. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Hello, Bashar.
And you good day.
I also have a question regarding the Anunnaki.
All right.
Did religion come from, were they the root
Yes.
of religion?
Yes. If it wasn't for the fact that you actually had these kinds of encounters with extraterrestrial beings in your history, it is very unlikely you would actually have expressed your spirituality as you do today in the form of religion. It's actually a relatively rare thing we have ever encountered on any other planet, that you actually have this kind of religious rituality surrounding your spirituality and your connection to creation. So it is primarily because of those interactions that it has been transformed down through the ages in a religious context, yes.
Was the fact that Earth was in quarantine, was that one of the reasons?
One of the reasons for what?
For basically...
The quarantine was for the purpose of allowing you to make your own decisions and evolve on your own without intervention or interference in ways that would throw you off the paths that you had decided were important for you. This is one of the things that allowed you to begin to mature as a civilization, as a species.
So the fact that we forgot our true essence and all that, it wasn't because of... was it part of the whole plan?
Well, it was part of your plan, in the sense of having an experience of rediscovering yourself by having forgotten who you are through the earth vibration of transformation so that you could add to your own understanding of your expansion of consciousness. It's part of the maturation process.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes,
it doesn't mean you haven't had guidance. It doesn't mean you haven't had help. But for the most part, that kind of maturation only comes with a hands-off policy. Okay. Otherwise, if we do everything for you, you never really grow up.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yes, it does.
It's just like the idea of your own children. You teach them certain things, you give them certain guidelines, and then you let them figure things out on their own. Otherwise, they're not capable of really making decisions in life. Not capable of really having their own true experiences of maturation. Yes?
Yes.
All right.
So are they, at the present time, if I want to...
There are no Anunnaki at the present time.
Okay.
They have evolved into something else that we will discuss tomorrow night of your time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was my question.
Well, all right, tomorrow day.
But does their planet Nibiru, does it still exist?
It does in a certain form, but not in the way that you think. And we will not get into that right now.
Okay.
This is part of the hands-off policy.
All right. My next question. A few years ago, while I was sleeping, I experienced something like being I don't know how to explain this. I felt like there's doing something.
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
And
again,
then-
as we have said, there are many different kinds of interactions with beings, in particular with what we call the beings of the Grey Federation, that are making certain kinds of alterations vibrationally within you that allow you to move in the directions that are more in alignment with the agenda you agreed to participate in. Yes?
Yes. So I did agree to participate
From
in
a higher level, yes.
higher level.
It doesn't matter that your physical mind doesn't remember, and in fact, part of the idea is that your physical mind shouldn't remember, because then it allows you to simply get on with living your life without letting the idea of that agreement get in the way.
Well, can I know right now what was going on then?
You can know certain things about it.
Okay.
As we have said, certain alterations were made. You are part of the idea of allowing some of your genetic material to be utilized in the creation of hybrid children. You understand?
Exact. That was my next question. Do I
All
have
right.
hybrid children? Because
Yes.
yes. How many?
Why do you always ask how many?
I'm just curious. I just want to know. It's exciting.
More than 3. Less than 20.
Less than 20. Okay. Then 19.
Nope.
Okay. I know last night someone asked the same question.
Yes, they did.
Will I meet them?
Some of
Like
them.
some of
Not all of them.
Okay. So that experience was part of the hybrid for the hybrid children? It was that
Yes.
what I was yeah, because I could feel like a baby
Yes.
kicking, but there was no baby.
No. Although sometimes there have been fetuses that were removed and then incubated on the ships. Not necessarily in your case.
So I didn't go through that experience then.
Not exactly that way, no. Slightly different. Energetically on another level, yes, but not physiologically.
Okay, because
There are many levels to this experience.
Because I woke up in the middle of the night saying, "Okay, slow down." It was as if
Yes.
I knew, but then no.
Yes. And you all have the ability to regulate exactly how that experience unfolds for you. You are gaining more ability to be conscious in those experiences, and remember that it is part of your agreement, and therefore you are capable and it can express every right as to exactly how that needs to unfold in a way that works for you. Yes?
Yes, and may I ask when this happened exactly?
It began when you were 12.
Wow. Okay.
You have also aided and assisted in helping the children acclimate to the Earth society by teaching them things when you are on the ships.
Wow. No wonder now I would like to start teaching again.
No, there you
maybe.
go. It's filtering into your physical human life, what you're doing on the ships. Yes?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So is that exciting for you to teach?
Oh, very.
All right. And so when will you start acting on that in the most exciting way you can?
As soon as possible.
And as soon as possible means what?
Now? Now?
Is that a question?
No. No, it's a statement.
All right. Now.
Now.
All right. To the best of your ability.
The best of
every moment that you can. That's all you need to do. Yes?
Yes.
Does this help?
Yes, it does. I have
Anything
one-
else?
Yes. Never ending questions. Answers. I need. Okay. I was in a meditation and I saw myself on Sirius.
Yes.
And
What did that look like to you in your meditation?
a lot of waters, and I was hearing,
Yes.
well, the warm waters of Sirius.
Well, now you
welcomes
understand the planet is not called Sirius. That's the star system.
The star
It's the
system.
star.
Yeah, I
but
don't
yes,
know
the
where I
planet
was.
has a lot of water. The beings there are amphibious in physical form. We will talk about them more tomorrow of your time.
I saw myself swimming
Yes.
as a mermaid,
Yes, well, sort of.
and I could not understand.
Well, you have a strong connection to the Sirius vibration, and a simultaneous incarnation is connected to you there. It's not exactly what you depict as a mermaid in your mythology, but they are amphibious beings.
Okay.
So there is a version, in a sense, an extension of your oversoul there, having an incarnation as a Sirius being, an amphibious Sirius being. They call themselves the Os when they introduce themselves, and again, we will talk about this tomorrow of your time. In their language, they say, I am Os, which translates in their language as Nom Os. You understand?
Yes.
So if you look up Nomos, Nommos, you will see that there have been interactions between your world and the amphibious beings from Sirius in the past.
Does this mean that through this experience that I have, my other version is experiencing that on Sirius? I mean,
That's what I'm saying.
That's exactly,
there is
okay.
a simultaneous incarnation right now in that Sirius star system that is an amphibious being, that is an extension of the same oversoul you are an extension of on Earth. So you have that kind of vibrational connection.
That's exciting.
Yes, it is.
Any other connections?
And she knows that she is being talked about right now.
Okay. All right. Wonderful.
Will that help?
Yes, a lot. Thank you so much.
Understand that when you begin teaching, you'll rely heavily on the vibrational connection between you and her. All right?
All right. One more question, just remembered. I do, I don't know if we can call this channeling. I do hear and I write.
Yes.
Recently,
Anything that you do that you love to do when you are flowing is a channeling state, yes.
Okay, so I do hear, and I do hear from different
All right.
beings.
All right. Then keep going.
I do.
Thank you.
My question is, recently I see and I hear from the Council of Elders, from the Galactic Federation, and they are actually welcoming us.
Yes. Eventually, Earth will become a member of such federations, of associations, of alliances in the stars, yes. So right now, you are kind of a member in training.
Yes, that's what I've been also hearing.
Yes, well,
There's
there you
training that we need to go through.
Yes.
Right?
This is your probationary period.
Anything else that you can add to that?
Nope.
No. Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Good day, Bashar.
And you good day.
Yeah, my name is Joe from Vancouver, Canada, and I'm ecstatic being here
Oh,
tonight.
all right. Thank you.
Okay,
We are ecstatic as well.
Yeah, my first question, what's buried in the Oak Island at the east coast of Canada, and who buried them? Is it one of those hybrid civilization?
No.
Nope.
Nothing to do with that.
Okay, and can
There
you...
is something of value, both physical and informational, buried in that area.
Is it going to be identified soon, or it's not yet time?
As we scan the probability matrix, it seems like it has a very, very high probability of being discovered somewhere between the next 25 to 50 years.
And what effect is going to have in our consciousness right now?
It depends on who uncovers it.
Okay, can you tell more about that, or?
One effect may be a deeper understanding of your history than you have now. It may shed some light on things you didn't think were possible in your history. That's one possible effect. It will change the way you think of history in general, so to speak. Another possible effect will be, one moment. Really? One moment. Someone is suggesting something to us. All right. They ask us to tell you they apologize, but this is premature.
Okay.
However, there is a high probability that within 7 years' time, more information about this will be revealed.
Okay. Thank you. My next question is the Nazca lines.
Yes.
What's the purpose of those lines and who made those lines?
They are generally energetic markers. They are depictions of certain energetic frequencies, waveguides that depict the utilization of different kinds of portals for interdimensional travel. If you measure them, treating them as waveguides, you will see how they are representative of certain frequencies that are representative of different portals interdimensionally that can be utilized, aligned with by different craft, different beings traveling between dimensions. They were constructed by the indigenous population, but under the telepathic guidance of higher dimensional beings.
Okay. Thank you. And my last question is,
Yes.
I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos, and I've been seeing people doing extraordinary things around the world. Is it a
Yes.
sign of a dimensional reality that I am right now? Because probably it will not be possible if I'm going to perceive it in the old vibration. Is it one of those signs that...
Yes, of course.
Yes.
You can't perceive what you're not the vibration of.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
All right.
Okay, and one last question. Do I have hybrid children as well? And how many?
There are 9 of us. Dad.
Thank you, son. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, Bashar.
And you good day.
Thank you. Earlier this evening, I had the opportunity to show Bashar a couple,
To show the channel.
the channel,
Yes.
Darryl, a couple sketches of 2
Yes.
light forms that I've seen in my house.
Yes. The one with the black and white strips with the light in between is a
Yes.
kind of interdimensional probe.
Oh,
Taking readings, so on and so forth, of the energy, the vibrational states of your being, the surrounding areas, so on and so forth, recording what's going on, taking a sample, so to speak.
where's it from? Oh,
That's where it's from. There's no translation.
yeah. It felt friendly. It felt intelligent.
It is. Again, it is a probe under intelligent control.
From any
An interdimensional
civilization?
place.
Earth? Or
No, an interdimensional place. Do you understand this concept?
Not very well. Explain, elaborate.
All right. Do you understand the concept that there are different dimensions?
Yeah,
Do you understand that some of them are not physical?
yeah.
Thus, the idea is that there is an interdimensional non-physical intelligence that when it extends a probe into your particular physical reality, the probe will be taking on the clothing, in a sense, of physicalness, and it will be perceived in the way that you perceived it. So it's like an intelligence sticking its little finger into your reality and you seeing the tip of the finger. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, it's pretty strange. Also, I've seen a blue
Yes.
object sitting on the carpet.
It's a locator. And in a sense, it's a little bit of a gift.
Oh,
Kind of a thank you. You understand?
no, is it for the other object to locate where I'm at?
Yes. And thus you were allowed also to perceive it, so that that would be a gift that would let you know that there are more things going on around you than you may think.
I think there's a lot.
And there's more than you think.
Oh. Wow.
So because you have heightened sensitivity as a kind of antenna, as a kind of receiver, so that you can perceive with your senses things that may be normally invisible to most people on your planet, you were being shown things, in a sense, in a playful way as a kind of a gift. Look at this. What do you think about that? Look at this. You understand?
Yeah, that's how it feels.
And therefore, you're given a sense to stretch your senses, given an opportunity to know that you are capable of seeing more and more and more and more and more of the things that you may know are around you, but haven't yet completely seen. So the gift of the blue object is to actually give you more ability, more precise ability to see more things like the other object.
Oh.
So it functions as a locator, and when we say locator, not just the idea of the object finding that location, locating you in the proper frequency. Make sense?
Is it, yeah, it's abstract.
Oh,
Yeah,
all right,
it's
if you
interesting
say
though.
so. It's just
Yeah.
like tuning a dial, that's all. So when you're exposed to it and you are more finely tuned, you will see more of those kinds of things that are all around you all the time that you don't always see.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm also, I'm seeing quite a lot of interesting things.
Yes.
Another thing that I thought was kind of strange and interesting, and I wondered if you could elaborate on it for me. I was sitting on my couch, and I noticed off to the left there was it looked like a 1/4-inch wall of water going across the entire room.
Yes.
And there was what appeared, the only way I can describe it is it looked like a red, green, and blue portal.
Yes.
And I was kind of curious.
Well, that's a decent description.
Part of me wanted to go through it and just check it out, and then another
And
part
you
of
did.
me felt like,
You
if I do, I'm
did.
nuts.
You did.
I was curious what's on it. What
I can't
what
tell you
did
that.
I see?
I can't tell you that. If you don't have a memory of it yet,
No.
I can't tell you that. But you did explore it. It's just that the exploration didn't take place in your normal time frame, and so it seems as if no time took place at all. Like you didn't actually go, but you did.
I've been seeing a lot of portals here
Yes.
and there.
Yes.
So I
Keep exploring.
explored all those.
Well, some of them. But you can begin to make a map of sorts, if you wish. Okay. A map of where you see them, when you see them, how you see them.
Yeah.
Begin to chart them. This is actually, in a rudimentary way, the very beginnings of how we charted space-time in order to be able to shift locational frequencies within ourselves and our ships to be able to go from star to star instantaneously. This is the beginning of mapping space-time in that way with all of the different vibrational locational portals.
So if I jump through one of these portals the next time I see it, and
Yes.
I'm lucid, aware it's regular daytime,
Yes.
what is going to happen?
The same thing that happened before. You may not remember that you did it.
Okay.
It's not going to interrupt your physical life.
Yeah, that was what I was.
No,
worried
just like
of-
it didn't
of
do it
switching
before.
Into a different
No. Yes, you will
trajectory
switch,
or-
but please understand that you're already doing that anyway.
Right.
It's just the becoming more lucid about the fact that you're doing that, that's all. You're just seeing more evidence of what you're already doing. That's all you're doing. It's nothing different than you've been doing. You're just seeing more evidence that you're doing it.
Okay.
So it's not going to change anything in that sense.
So those portals represent an actual shifting of
Yes.
a,
From one parallel reality to another that you're already
when I
doing.
see that. Okay.
Yes. You're just being capable of seeing it. That's all.
Yeah.
Sounds like fun, yes?
Oh yeah, it's pretty.
All
yes.
right, yes.
Another fun thing that I observed when Bashar brought in his oversoul, I saw a huge beam of light
Yes.
come down on top of Bashar in a big, huge white rectangle, and then
Yes.
the big, huge white rectangle went
Yes.
down through the center of the room.
All right. Well, again,
What
you
were
are
they doing?
sensitive enough to see different kinds of streams and focal points of energy.
Well, were you guys checking out everybody that was here? And
We're always checking out everybody. It's just, again, you're able to see some of the energies we're using to do so. Yes?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Let's see.
Will that do?
I was just curious if you have any more information about this seeing energy. Or...
Nope.
Okay.
But are you thankful that I didn't kick your butt?
Oh, yeah. Thank you for not kicking my butt.
All right. Well, you're welcome.
I am thankful. Yes.
Then thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, Bashar.
And you good day.
I have quite a few questions today.
All right. Well,
So-
we'll see how many answers we are allowed to provide.
Okay. The portals that lady was talking about earlier,
Yes.
I had, I went through one and it was blue.
Yes.
Would that be particularly a specific place?
It
Or-
might be more associated vibrationally as we read your energy. Too serious, yes.
Oh, okay. And I also had a few out-of-body experiences, and
All right.
I would end up somewhere in Palladian.
Yes, all right. This
Would
is
you be
normal.
able to?
This is normal.
Okay.
So again, you're simply showing yourself that you have these energetic connections to these different vibrational locations, these different civilizational experiences, and probably have oversoul counterparts existing in those locations as well.
All right. Well, I kind of knew you were going to answer it that way.
Oh, how psychic of you.
No, it's what everyone gets. I just wanted to get a little more.
Well, you have to open the door.
Okay, I'll do that on my own.
No, you don't have to, but you just have to open the door in a way that allows us to perceive more of the information that you prefer to have.
I think my doors are open.
Do you think so?
I think they are open.
Oh, all right. And what do you do in life that is your highest excitement?
Well, I try to do everything. that
I beg
do
your
every-
pardon. You try?
It's just a figure of speech how humans talk.
I see.
What I meant, I do
Yes.
almost all the time. what excites
Almost
me.
all the time.
Well, we're limited here.
Oh, really?
Yes, we are.
And those limitations serve you then in a positive way?
Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't.
Well, I'm talking about the ones that don't, not the ones that do.
Well, we have physical limitations, right?
So
we
what?
have to work and provide.
So,
Sometimes it's not so pleasant.
really, then you're saying you're not doing what excites you the most because you don't believe that what excites you can support you.
Well, I don't think there is one person on earth that actually does in every moment of their life what excites them the most.
Yes, there are.
I never met them
Too bad. You wonder why you never met them?
because we all have to work and
Because you don't exist on the same vibrational level. That's why you've never met them.
possible.
Absolutely probable. You have a saying on your planet, a labor of love is no labor at all. Therefore, the idea is that the work that you do, yes, you have to do work, but the work that you do can be wholly in alignment with your vibration of excitement. And it will support you more than anything else that you choose to do that's out of alignment with your highest excitement. You're holding yourself back by your definitions of what you think is necessary to do, and in some senses at the expense of what is really needed for you to do. So, what's holding you back from doing things that really would be what you'd prefer to do?
Well, I think every person on this
Stop
planet
talking about every person.
is
You
holding back by
cannot
finances.
You cannot use the society as an excuse to do things that are not who you are. So stop using the concept of humanity to perpetuate something you don't prefer to be. At least give yourself that benefit.
All right.
All right?
Okay.
So, Yes, of course, there are many people on your planet that are doing things they don't prefer to do. But that's only because they've been taught that those things are necessary, and they're not. So as long as you believe you have to do things that are not you in order to be supported, you will continue to buy into the idea that you have to do things that are not you in order to be supported. But I guarantee you, if you really start acting on the things more wholly, that are really the things you prefer to do that are more representative of you, that automatically comes with the ability to support you, but you'll never prove that to yourself unless you actually act on those things. Because you can't experience what you're not the vibration of first.
Okay.
So it's up to you. If you feel like that is not something you can buy into, then by all means, please continue to honor the belief system that says you have to continue to do things you don't prefer to do in order to be supported. I'm not here to change your mind. I'm only here to remind you that you can, and you will be okay if you do. But if you don't believe that you can, there is nothing I can do to convince you. You have to convince yourself by actually doing it. And I guarantee you that if you you will be supported.
I could say that I'm pretty much happy. Like, I mean, not 100%, but 90% of the time I'm happy with what I have and what I do. So
all right, that's fine. If you want to stay at 90%, stay at 90%. That's fine. Stay at 90%. You're doing just fine. However, let me remind you that in the definition of ecstasy, there is no such thing as a concept of just fine. So if you want to remain just fine, that's fine. If you want to be ecstatic, be ecstatic.
How possibly a human being can be ecstatic every day of their life?
Why not? Why not?
Well,
maybe you have a misunderstanding of how ecstasy needs to be expressed. When we talk about excitement, we don't mean that you're jumping up and down with your hair on fire all the time.
Okay, so what
excitement
do you mean?
can be experienced, passion can be experienced as a quiet, peaceful state of balanced meditation too. I'm not saying that the physical act is representative of excitement, but being in the vibration of your true self, in that passionate energy, and allow it to be expressed in all the ways that it can be expressed, will allow you to experience a constant stream of ecstasy in a variety of expressions. But that's far different than holding on to something and continuing to do something that you know is not what you prefer to do just because you think it's the only thing you can do in order to support yourself. Okay. So watch your definitions. You are, in many ways, all of you, holding yourselves back just because you have definitions of things that don't work for you. It's not that the thing itself won't work, it's that your definition of that thing won't work. So when you ask a question, well, I can't imagine how, I can't believe how a human can be ecstatic all the time. That should tell you you have a definition of ecstasy that doesn't work for you. Create a definition that does, and you will see that it is not only possible, but highly probable. That you can be in ecstasy all the time, even if it's expressed as contemplation, even if it's expressed as running around, even if it's expressed as creative, artistic expression, even if it's expressed as sleeping. It can be expressed in any number of ways, but it can all be expressions of ecstasy. If you create a definition that says that it is, then it will reveal itself in your life that way. Does that make more sense?
Yes, it does.
All right. Does that help?
Yes, it did.
All right. Anything else?
Oh, yes.
All right.
Okay, well, I still don't understand that concept of hybrid children. Can you explain how we create them?
You understand the civilization called the Greys?
Yes, I do.
Well, you understand that they have taken humans from Earth aboard ships and extracted genetic material and mixed it with their own to create a hybrid being?
Well, I believe it happens in out-of-body state, not in a physical...
It happens in both states.
Okay.
So there are physical hybrids, of which, again, my civilization is created from. Physical hybrids.
All right.
So
why don't we have any proofs of people having actual children? I mean, being, I don't know how they created, being pregnant?
you have a lot of evidence. You're just not doing enough research to find it. There is a lot of evidence of that. But you're being told that there is none, and you're buying into that. Do your own research, and you'll find out there is so much evidence, you will suddenly realize how much evidence is being hidden from the general public.
Okay.
There's a lot of evidence.
All right. So the question is,
Yes.
which doesn't really interest me, but I just
Then
want
why
to,
ask it?
Because I want to see whether it resonates with me.
All right.
So my question would be, do I have any hybrid children?
What a surprise!
And why I'm not aware of them?
Because the rate at which you remember that you have them helps us determine when you are ready for more conscious awareness of contact. That's one of the reasons why many people don't remember that they've already had contact. We use the rate at which you remember you've had contact to determine when you're ready for more contact. You are a little bit different. It's not that you have the children directly, but you have an energetic template in your energy that is something that has been used in the hybridization program to help create the hybrids, but not directly in the way that you mean it. The energetic template pattern within you is used to create the template on which the hybrids are grown, so to speak.
I see.
Does that help?
Yep, a lot.
Yes.
Can I ask a few more questions?
I don't know. That was a question.
No. My friend asked me to ask you, if it's all right, whether our blood types are connected to our galactic origins.
In some senses, yes, but it's not an absolute determination because there are many other factors involved. But you have to know what to look for.
What about distinctive birthmarks?
That can sometimes be representative of connections you have to other incarnations. And it can be representative of other civilizations if, again, you understand what to look for.
Okay.
Does this help?
Yes, it does. And the last one.
Yes. We'll see about that.
What happens right after a human passes to afterlife?
They experience a potential of a variety of things. Many of them, not all of them, many of them experience the actual interdimensional shift, which you interpret as a tunnel of light. Not everyone experiences that. Some people just wake up. Oh, here I am.
And where they are, I mean, where
They are
wake
here,
up.
but in a different dimension, in a different frequency domain, in what you call the spirit realm. But they are here.
Is that temporary? That realm? I mean, their
Now,
presence
please
in
understand, you're asking questions from a linear perspective. So from a linear perspective, yes, it can be temporary. In actuality, everything exists at the same time. So you are always physical and you are always in spirit. So it just depends on how you want to look at this idea. If you want to look at it from an experiential point of view, a linear point of view, then yes. You die, you go into spirit, you can decide to be reborn, you can have different adventures in non-physical reality, you can be born into different civilization, you can be born at a time before the last life, after the last life, anything you want, because time there is very fluid, very malleable. It's not what it is in physical reality. Nevertheless, from the actual mechanisms point of view, all of those experiences are happening all at once. You're just shifting your consciousness around to see things from a different point of view to create different experiences. But all those experiences exist at the same time.
Okay. Is there...
One moment, not done.
Sorry.
It's all right, you don't have to apologize. Many people will experience the idea of meeting, bless you, loved ones on the other side when they arrive. You understand?
Yep.
Many people will experience what is typically called the life review, which means they look at the experience of the physical life they just had, and they experience the consequences of every choice and every action from the point of view of every single being that those choices and actions affected as if they are those beings, because there is no barrier anymore to the idea that you are all one. So suddenly you're no longer compartmentalized as yourself in the same way, even though you still have your identity. You start to experience things as if you are all the other people that you've had experiences with.
And heard them.
Maybe, yes, and you start experiencing it from their point of view. But it's a learning lesson. It's an opportunity to experience the idea of how to balance that energy out within yourself, learn from it, and grow.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So those are the typical things that are experienced by many people on your planet when they enter the idea called the afterlife. There are other things that happen, meeting certain kinds of celestial beings, understanding things you didn't understand in life, being able to communicate in dreams with people who are still alive. All these different kinds of things can occur, but again, it's just a matter of the different choices that you make. Mm-hmm. There are some spirits, based on the ideas they believed in most strongly in life, who may not even know that they're dead when they cross over.
Well, that was my next question. Okay.
These people may choose to hang around because they don't necessarily know or don't necessarily believe that there is an afterlife, and they may find themselves a bit confused wandering around why no one interacts with them in the same way. These are the beings that you typically call ghosts.
So those are the ones that are stuck?
It's not that they're really stuck, it's just that they don't quite understand what's going on. But they have help from the other side through guides who allow them to understand that they have actually crossed over. And even people from your side can sometimes work with spirits to let them know it's time to move on.
Yeah, I've done it myself. I just wanted some confirmation.
Yes. All right. Well, did that give it to you?
Yes.
All right.
Thank you so much.
You are so welcome.
Thank you.